Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and I'm here with Jeff Cunningham this morning, and we're going to talk about the golf cart poker run. It's gone on for years and years, and it's a way that the community comes together, businesses come together, people come together as one and raise money for our three fire departments, the Port Bolivar, Crystal Beach, and Highland fire departments, and then the biggest recipients are the schools, and this money goes to the schools to help them buy supplies for the kids, and it goes to the Crenshaw School and then also the school in Highland. And so we're going to talk a little bit this morning about it. I got Jeff up out of bed early to come down here because Jeff's really the ramrod behind it. He's the one that said, hey, let's bring back the golf cart poker run and do a community event, and he took it and ran, and he's got a bunch of volunteers that helped put it on. And this year, well, last year was just phenomenal, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, yes. It was surprising to us all how well it did.
And the way the golf, for those that don't know, the golf cart poker run starts at Jose's.
Correct.
Is it going to start again there this year?
Yes, sir.
Sign in, I believe, is about 8 to 9.
Yes, sir.
And then you leave at 9 o'clock, and it stops at several places, and it does cross the highway. Sheriff's Department constables stop traffic, but the biggest part is it's a parade down the beach to the businesses where they get their card, and then it ends at Stingery Restaurant, probably about, what, 3:30?
Around 3:30.
3:30.
Yeah.
Where they have music and a big auction. And so let's talk about last year first.
Okay.
You out superseded the previous years by ungodly amount, didn't you?
From what I understand, the last year they had it was 2019. Of course, then COVID hit.
Right.
So we lost a couple of years. And
let's talk about funds raised last year, because you took it over. It was the first year, and it really went crazy.
Yeah. We started at Stingery's. I just put a post out there, said, hey, anybody wants to volunteer for this, let's meet down there. And Brad very graciously opened up down under. It was a cold, wet, rainy day like this, if you recall. And I honestly didn't know that they had doors that closed. I thought we were going to be sitting down there huddled together. He brought out the food, he brought out the heaters, he closed the doors. It was really a nice meeting. So that kind of got things kicked off. And from then on, we had 24 people. It kind of shrank down to about 6 key people, okay, that are really getting things done, like Jim Dennis from the Eagles. He's involved in so many. Tom Austin, Brenda and Tom Flanagan. In fact, Brenda was the one, she and Tom used to head it up in its earlier version.
So she was helping in the background, giving you the ropes on what was going on.
Right, what to do, and there were a lot of what not to do.
Yeah.
So she was very instrumental in that. And the last time they had it was 2019, and then COVID hit. And so we were resurrecting an old idea. It wasn't a new idea.
Right.
Okay. And we had a lot of help and a lot of guidance. The last time they had it, I understand, 2019, I think they raised about $19,000. I believe that's what the total was that year.
Right.
I said, guys, we can do better. We're going to go for $25,000. Oh, there's no way. You can't, no, it just won't happen. Well, we're going to try. If we fall short, we don't get fired.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. So what'd you end up with?
$64,000, some change was the gross amount. We had to pay some bills.
Right.
And then when it was all said and done, we were divvying up the rest, which was the greater sum of that. I don't remember if it was 55 or 56, something like that. But boy, you should have seen the looks on their faces when we handed out those big hokey checks, you know, to each of the fire stations.
So the schools got a lot of it because that's what it originally was started for, I think. And then the fire departments, the Port Bolivar, Crystal Beach, and Highland each got a check. And that's what this year, the plans are still the same, to go to the elementary school, the schools in Highland, and then 3 fire departments.
Yes, the net proceeds after expenses, they get it.
Right. Now, if people want to get more information on the golf cart poker run, and This is strictly a golf cart, right?
Correct.
Okay. So if you have a Jeep or a side-by-side, that's not allowed in this poker run.
No, but you can still support the local community by renting a golf cart.
Renting
one
a
of
golf
the fine
cart.
companies down here.
Right. If they want to get more information, the best way's on your Facebook page, isn't it?
Yeah, because we haven't launched actually a website yet. We're kind of doing this low budget, okay? And everything we do, we watch the expenses because we want the net proceeds to go where it's supposed to go. So yeah, if they would just go on Facebook and look at Port Bolivar Golf Cart Poker Run
on Facebook,
you'll see it there.
If we don't have it up under events on our website, we'll get a link to their Facebook page, so you don't have to remember everything. So it'll be easy. But there's still, you've already opened up the sign up, and this thing isn't until August 5th this
Saturday
year.
the 5th.
Yeah, Saturday the 5th. You've already opened up the sign up, and how many people do you have already?
We're almost 70%. Almost
Already.
70% sold out. So if you're thinking about doing the fun part, riding in the golf cart, you might want to do that sooner rather than later, because we
Right.
do limit it,
Right.
you know, for safety reasons. Because as you said, we have to cross the highway a couple times, and we want to do that as efficiently as possible. So we have to limit it.
So 70% full, and we still have 5 months.
Yeah, I know, isn't
or
it crazy?
So, August 5th. And this is a great event, and if something happens and maybe it's a last minute deal and you don't get registered for the event, you can still watch it. And a lot of people follow it down the peninsula or down the beach. And then you can always go to Stingery at the end for the awards, because y'all award golf carts like
Yeah, first, second, third, best decorated. And some of these people get crazy. They spend
Yes.
a lot of time and money and
they
effort
spend
for
all
a
Friday
trophy.
decorating it. Do y'all do anything about furthest
Yes.
from home?
There's also furthest, I think there's largest group. That's not per person. That's
Right.
people, just for the record. So it's largest group, furthest traveled, and of course, best poker hand.
Best poker hand.
Yeah.
Great, great. Well, if you want more information on this, go to their Facebook page. We've got it up on our event calendar, and I'll make sure there's a link to their Facebook page where you can sign up. And all this money stays on Bolivar Peninsula.
Yep.
Goes to Crenshaw School, and then goes to the Highland schools. And then also supports our local volunteer fire departments, the Port Bolivar, Crystal Beach, and Highland fire departments that go out of their way. And it helps the teachers, you know, really have the supplies that they need for the schools, whether it be scissors or craft paper or
Right.
just anything they need, so that the kids don't have to worry about bringing stuff to school and having exactly what they need for special crafts or anything like that. But we're going to be back again the 1st of April talking about the sponsors, because without the sponsors, this thing doesn't happen. And that's, you know, what happens with some of my stuff is the sponsors, the local businesses that get involved, and the volunteers are the ones that put these events on and make it happen. And so we want to make sure we give great recognition to them and everything they do, from the t-shirt sponsors to the, is there a koozie sponsor or anything?
This year, yes, for the first time.
Koozie
Yeah.
sponsors, and then the event sponsors, and then also the businesses that take in 300 and some people and turn them around in a 45-minute or an hour period.
Yeah, man, kudos to these
You know,
stops we make. It's all hands on deck.
It's a great community event. It's a great day event. Last year it was raining, but the open sky sort of followed y'all.
It was incredible.
You know, it'd rain at one spot, and by the time y'all got there, it stopped raining. So
Yeah, it's like it didn't rain during while we were
Moving.
but it was a little warm.
yes,
August
it
in
was
Texas,
humid.
you understand. But it would rain when we were at the stop. A shower would come through, cool everybody off, it'd stop raining, and we'd leave again.
That's right, great. So anyway, we'll be back the 1st of April with more information on the Golf Cart Poker Run and the sponsors that make it happen. In fact, we're going to dedicate that show just to the people that make it happen. So remember, you can see Bolivar Live on our social media channels, but now you can watch it on Bolivar Live TV on Roku and Amazon Fire. And make sure you go to our YouTube channel, because we run more shows on YouTube and the Roku and Amazon Fire for Bolivar Live TV than we do anywhere. We give you an inside look of the beach, events, and more, all in one location. So find us on YouTube at Bolivar Peninsula Tourism and Visitors Center. Like the page, subscribe to it, and hit the bell so you get notified. You can also download our free app on Roku and Amazon Fire and watch our shows there. So we're going to head on out. Jeff, thanks for everything you do, and thanks for joining us this morning.
I just want to say thank you for letting us be a part of this and promoting this event through all of your channels.
Events down here. So we're going to head on out. Hope y'all enjoyed the show, and we'll be back the second week of April with more information, and a big thank you to the sponsors that make it happen. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.